Hi. So already we have created a SpringORM project. The SpringORM project setup has been explained in the previous video. So it is executed without any error and database also connected smoothly. Now we are going to create all the necessary packages for making a Spring JPA. First, let me click on the base package. Right click, go to new, create a class. As we are going to create it as an entity, let us make a sub package and give the name of that package as entity. Here, make sure the base package name should not be disturbed. After that, I am keeping a dot to make further subdivision. And at last, I have given the package name as entity. Now, I am going to give a class name. Let me say my class name is a user class. So here, I am going to simply create one model class, which is a Pojo class. Finish. So here is the user class is ready. Inside the user class, let us introduce two variables. For example, let us say I am creating user ID and a password variable. Now, as it is a Pojo class, let us complete all the other things. First, let us include a default constructor, select source, generate constructors using fields. This is a default constructor. Sorry, this is a parameterized constructor. And from superclass, we'll create a default constructor. Let us create getters and setters. Select all the variables. Generate. Let me add a toString method also for our convenience. So here, the perfect class is ready, but still it is not ready to be mapped to a relation. So in ORM, we say object has to be mapped into a relation. Object is going to be mapped into a relation. So relation is nothing but a table. Relation is nothing but a table. So here, to convert this object, for example, the objects of this class are going to be mapped into a table. So for which we have to introduce an annotation. We call it as at entity. So many options with the same name you will get, but you have to go with the first import statement, go with Jakarta persistence. Fine. Now, let me save it. Let us try to rerun the project. Let me stop the project. Restart the project. This time we will get an error because this error clearly states that yes, if you scroll the error, you could see that it is saying it has no identifier and it is clearly saying that every entity must declare or inherit at least one IDE. Means for every table, whatever we are creating, a primary key field is mandatory. So what we have to do is in the Pojo class, specifically have any one field which will not have your any duplicate values. That field you better make it as a primary key field by making an annotation ID, add the corresponding import statement. Yes, I have added an annotation. Let me save the code. Let us rerun the project. This time, you could see that the database has been connected successfully. How we can identify that is, if you could see the statement, can you see here? It is saying the Hibernate has automatically created a table name. What is the table name is user, and it is having two columns stating first column name is user ID, second column name is password. The data type of first column is integer as we have specified in our user class, and password data type is varchar as we have specified in the user class, and primary key field is your user ID field. The same thing, let us check in the MySql. So let me open our workbench. Let us go to the ORM database schema. So here is the Spring ORM schema. Refresh it. If we expand the tables, you could see that the user table is created inside the specified database product I is generated through some other application I have executed earlier. So user is the new table which has been created now. Let us view the user table. It is very clear that the user table is automatically generated here with two columns. One is user ID and another one is the password, where user ID field is now going to be the primary key field. I hope until this it is clear. Thank you all.